Okay, welcome back. I told you about the two little mini stories about the Klutz, actually three, the Klutz supervisor. Here's what I saw, okay? I've been on the police force maybe 2 weeks. Brand new, don't know what I'm doing. I can't get out of my own way. I'm totally relying on my training officer. Combat veteran, I've fired and been fired on, so it's not a big deal with gunfire. I've heard that before. So we're working night shift. It's about almost into shift. It's almost midnight. And we hear a call come out, a supervisor, later on being this klutzy supervisor, puts out a call, shots fired, officer needs assistance with a wild animal. Okay, now, we're working in a city. We're not working in the country. So, of course, we take off and units are responding. And as he's talking, we hear boom in the background, okay? So something's going on, and of course he's saying, not officer involved shooting, just everybody respond. Okay, so we get there. It's an industrial part of this division, all warehouses and light industry. Well, apparently they had a slaughterhouse down there, and a bull got loose, and he got the call. There was people who drove by and saw this bull running around, crashing into cars and stuff. So he gets there and he turns to block the street with his lone car. And the bull comes out and rams his car. So he's in the car and he's getting rammed. So he gets out of his car with the shotgun and starts firing rounds at the bull. Okay. Well, you don't kill bulls with shotguns. Okay. Shotguns are for birds, varmint. You're going to shoot a deer or a bear or a bull, you need a rifle. Okay. A shotgun ain't going to do it. So anyway, so we get there, and when we get there, there's two cars on one end of the block that are bashed in, and there's about half a block down, and it's his car, another car, and they're getting bashed, and they're trying to corral this bull. He's just going back and forth, trying to get out of this thing. Okay, he's panicking probably because he's on the street or what. I don't know what he was doing. So we pull up, and I get out, and the supervisor's yelling, "More ammo! Give me more ammo!" And I've got the department shotguns. I don't know what's going on, and my partner says, "Unload the shotgun and give him the ammo." Okay, so they're held 4 rounds, so I'm offloading these shells, and shotgun's useless now without bullets in it, so I lay it on the floor and lock it in the car, and I run up to the supervisor, "Give me some more ammo, thanks." And he's firing away. He's shooting at this bull, and it's going running around the place, and we're all kind of hiding because, and we don't know what to do. This is a supervisor, sergeant. He's like, "All right, God damn it," pissed off because the bull ain't going down. So finally he must have shot him 20 times. I'm not kidding, man. And normally these shotgun shells, they're made to, unfortunately, at times to stop people. They have pretty powerful pellets in them. But again, they're spreading. They're not single bullets. It's for a massive shooting, not a single shot. So after, I think, about 20 rounds, I heard probably 16 of them because he's firing off like crazy, the bull finally collapses. I don't know whether he collapsed, he was dead, or he was tired. I don't know, he was dead, he fell over. So now we're all, oh my gosh, there's 6 police cars, they're all bashed in, and I'm thinking here, I've been here like 2 weeks. I go, my gosh, we're in the corralling business with cattle? I go, whatever, I don't know what I'm doing here. So and our department's kind of anal about shooting a weapon. You fire 1 bullet, they want a complete investigation. You can imagine just trying to justify 20 rounds to the Internal Affairs Division who wants to investigate what are you doing out here. Anyway, that's beside the point. Now it's like midnight, and so he says preserve the scene. So we're all just standing around, and Lieutenant gets there. They don't have any cell phones, so the owner gets there, and of course he's not happy. It's his bull. He's chipping away at the supervisors. They got their hands up like this, I'm really sorry. And he's like, I'll sue the department, I'll sue everybody. And they're like, calm down. They're trying to explain to him that the bull caused damage. Well, yeah, they parked in front of the bull. They caused their own damage, so to speak, okay? But anyway, there were other cars that were damaged. That's why the call came out that he was damaging parked cars. And of course, the police get there, and of course, their cars get damaged. I'm not saying there was just policemen, but there was a lot of damage here. So I see them go off to the phone inside this office, because again, we have no cell phones in those days. So they're in there for a while, and they come out, and I can hear them listening to what they're doing, because I'm brand new at this. And they're going, we call animal control. And I'm a new guy going, why would you call animal control on a dead animal? I thought, and sure enough, they answered my own question. They said, they won't come out because they only deal in small animals, not large animals like this, and it's dead anyway. And the supervisors are all mad. Okay, but then somebody said, well, another sergeant comes out, and he goes, I took care of it. Who'd you call? I called trash, refuge people. And they do it all the time. What do you mean they do it all the time? They get calls on large animals, goats, all over LA County, all over the city, whatever, and this is what they do. Really? That's weird. I've never seen this before. So sure enough, about an hour goes by, Here comes a huge trash truck with, you know, the forks, but on the forks it's got, instead of having the forks, it's got a regular, you know, like a big trash container that you roll out on wheels. It's attached to the forks. So, because this is what this thing does, I guess, it picks up large objects and stuff, so they keep it welded to the forks, so they can just keep doing this all day long without having to, people come out and throw stuff in it. Well, that's what they did. They tilted it forward, and here's this bowl laying there, and they basically went forward and scooped it up and, you know, turned the forks back, and it fell inside the container, and it's deader than a doornail. And then so then you hear this beep, 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 and up goes, you know, the cow over the top. And apparently the trash truck was empty. You could hear this boom, the bull fell in the back. And they were done. Pretty much, the street people came out, the street maintenance, and they hosed down the street because of some blood. And they talked to the owner and information, and off the truck went to the refuge with the big cow or the bull. I'm a city boy, so I assume it's a bull. It had horns, and off he went. And the owner went off. He had his name and people responsible. He's happy. Off he went, and I'm getting our car, and we had to go back and get more ammo. And I'm thinking, wow. I asked my partner. He goes, my partner had been on probably 15 years. He says, I never seen like this before, ever. Not because we work in urban areas. You don't see bulls running around loose like this. Wow. He goes, this way? He goes, yeah, it's unusual. Then we found out, postscript on this, we found out maybe about 6 months later, the city cut a check for a couple thou to pay the owner because he was going to sue the city, and they decided, you know, we're not going to sue us. We shot the bull. You get your money, and they just gave him a check. So everybody's happy. Citizens paid for that shooting, and big investigation about why it was shot, and supervisor justified that the bull was attacking him. I don't think he was, but, you know, they have justified 20 shots at this poor bull. But then again, I don't know. I wasn't there. All I know is I see the result of what he was, or so what in the action of what he was doing when I got there. He was firing his shotgun like there was no tomorrow. So that was pretty cool. I went back and I said, well, okay, well, I'll put that in the back of my memory bank. If I ever have a loose bull around somewhere, I'll know what to do and what not to do. Anyway, so that's my bull story and our little klutzy supervisor. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.